gotta go in. Told me that I couldn't do it, but I gotta bring it back. So they're really numb with it. Let's go. Tell me where you're from, where you stay. Now I keep it lit from the coast to the bay. Peace on the right.
If you guys are looking for cheap and instant Madden Ultimate Team coins, be sure to head over to muttcoinbank.com and use promo code MAZE at checkout for 20% off. What is going on, you guys? Mazomatic here, and in my last tip video where I posted the run play, I said if it gets 200 likes, I will post a full scheme out of Deuce Close, and it got 200 likes in a few hours, so here I am with the full scheme. So Deuce Close is a mainly running formation. It's out of the single back, and it is in, I know it's in Cleveland, I know it is in the Colts playbooks. I'm not sure what other playbooks it is in. I know it's in a few. So in the last video I went over counter weak, so obviously that is in the scheme, but you guys already know how to run that, so I'm not going to go over it again. Another play which is really good is Halfback Wham at the bottom, the run play at the bottom there, and I'm going to go over that. And obviously, as always, you want to sub in some tight ends at your receivers when you're running the ball, if you want, just to get some good run blocking downfield. I'm going to go against a random defense here. And so I'm going to get in a few runs with it, and then I'm going to go into replay and kind of show why I think it's such a good run play. For some reason in practice mode, the plays never really play the same as they do online in MUT or like salary cap or whatever you're using it for. So it might not work as well in practice mode, but I will go into replay, kind of show you the general idea of what's going to happen. And as you see there, they're getting a lot of block sheds, and I think that's just kind of common in practice mode. Like, I don't really know why, but I'm going to get a good one, and then I will go into the replay and kind of show what's going on. And here we go. This looks like a pretty good one. I'll show you guys what's going on in the instant replay with the blocking. So what happens in this play is your tight end right here motions in and blocks the D tackle and kind of pushes him out. And why that's so good is because if you look at your lineman off the jump, I'll look at my 61 Rodney Hudson, my center right here. So off the snap, he's just completely, they're just not even looking at the D tackle. They're going downfield to block linebackers. And so if these three guys, you see the three interior linemen right here, are all going downfield to get linebackers, and then your D tackle right here is getting pushed out, and you get by that, then you already have a bunch of linemen downfield, and that's going to set up your blocks downfield and enable you to get really big gains. Now, like I said, in practice mode, it doesn't work as well for some reason. I really don't know why, but I'm telling you, online, this run play is very, very effective, and that's just because your linemen get downfield immediately, and you can just get right by the D-line and go straight to blocking the linebackers. So the next running play we're looking at is Halfback Stretch at the top of the screen there, and again, I'm going to be going against a random defense. All right, there's the run play. Not much to say about run plays. Obviously, just flip it to whatever side you think you're going to be able to run easier on. And this side, it looks like the left side is going to be a little bit easier. And then the cool thing about this formation is Deuce Close is symmetrical, so that means both sides look exactly the same. There's one receiver and one tight end, and then your single back, running back. So you can flip it either side. You can completely flip it like that without even showing anything, just by flipping the play, and nothing's going to change. So that's pretty cool. You can disguise it that way. And then you're just going to try to get to the outside. Ooh, a little side step in my Latavius Murray. But obviously, you're just going to try to get outside on a stretch and see where your blockers take you. Maybe truck a couple people like that. There we go, Latavius. So obviously, like I said, not much to say about run plays. Just kind of run the ball, obviously. They're almost breaking it off for a touchdown. But anyways, that is Stretch. Pretty self-explanatory there. So far we have counter weak, we have Halfback Wham, and then we have Halfback Stretch. Now this play I'm going to show you is a money pass play. It beats cover 2 completely. PA stretch shot right there. And I'm going to go right against the cover 2. Just to show you guys that it's a money play against the cover 2. So this is what your play is looking like coming out. You got Walford on the line blocking, and what you're going to want to do is put your X receiver, which is Walford here, on a streak. And then you're going to want to put the other tight end, Rivera, on a drag route. And then with Cooper, you can do whatever you want. Maybe put him on a slant, put him on an in route. I'd probably put him on an in route here. And then with your running back, Murray, you can do whatever. You can keep him in the play action. If you're running stretch a lot, it's a play action off a stretch, which is nice, which means you can always throw it in there to mix it up a little bit. Or you can just cancel it out and block him. That's what I usually like to do. But I'm going to show you how this works here. There you see Crabtree is getting wide open. If he would have turned up the sideline, he could have scored there. But I'll run it one more time for you. Again, Walford on a streak, Rivera on a drag, and then Cooper doesn't really matter. Running back doesn't really matter. It's just those three really that are going to matter. And then there, Crabtree getting open, and again, almost getting by. All right, so one more time, you're putting Walford on a streak, Rivera on a drag, and then whatever else you want to do from there. Maybe Cooper on an in route. And then you're just going to wait for Crabtree to get open. There he is. And again, running out of bounds, but if he would have turned it up, if I was on the left hash, maybe he would have got more yardage. But I'm going to show you what's going on in the instant replay. So essentially, why you're sending him on a streak is because, as you know, in a cover 2, you got those 2 safeties who are playing deep, and those are the only guys playing deep. So the left side of the field doesn't really matter because we're not even looking over there. But you're putting this guy deep to essentially keep pushing off that safety, because as you see, the safety has to keep backpedaling. He can't turn and play Crabtree, because if he does, Walford is going to be open. And then, so the deep guy over there can't play this deep little corner out thing he's running. And then, if you look at the flat route right here, or the flat corner right here, who's covering in the flats, or that area over here, he at first looks like he's like, hey, I want to play Crabtree. He's my only threat in my zone, only threat in the zone. And then as you see him turn his hips once he sees that drag route, he turns his hips and starts playing here, working down. That's what a cloud flat does. It plays deep until there's a threat in the flats, and then as you see him turn his hips, he sees, oh, it's too late. It's too late. Wide open there. And so that's why it's a cover 2 beater. Another good pass play we're going to be looking at is tight end angle at the top there. And the cool thing about tight end angle running against a random defense. So the cool thing about tight end angle is it's actually one of the audibles, so you can audible to it at any time you want. L1 tight end angle. And I don't like the swing route by the running back, so I put him on a check and release, and that's essentially it. After that, you're just going to make a read. Here, it looks like man coverage, so I'm hitting Cooper, and he's taking up the sidelines on that corner route. I'm just going to fall here. And I'm just going to run it a few times to show you different reads you have. So there was Cooper. It's man coverage. Here, you have a drag. Wow, that was a good throw by Derek Carr. The drag was wide open across the middle there. Again, the drag is going to be open, and you can get out around, you can cut it up, whatever. That's a solid gain there. This isn't a money play to where you're gonna get like a huge gain over the top. I don't know, maybe you can, but also you're gonna have that tight end right there on a little angle route. So I'll see if I can hit the angle a few more times. There, the angle route wide open. That's basically it, you guys, for this play. Here, I don't really know why the computer's running goal line defense. That's what happens when you click random play. But I'm gonna run it a few more times just to see if I can get another good. There's the angle route right there. The angle route can definitely get you a lot of yardage, but it messes with users, because if they follow the angle route, you're gonna have the drag almost every time, and if they follow the drag, then you have the angle route. So if they run like man coverage or whatever, you have that corner. You also have a streak by your other tight end if it means anything. But this play has a lot of good reads based on whatever your opponent does. Last play we're going to be looking at is bench. And bench is just a concept where you have one guy down in the flats and one guy running a corner route or a deep corner. As you see here, you got an out route going in the flats and then the corner route. So again, against a random defense. And the thing that's so good about bench is usually one of the two is going to be open. Here, it's man coverage, so you could hit either of them. I decided to hit the flats just because it was a little bit quicker. But usually one of the two is going to be open. Again, they're running man, and I'm just going to hit the corner that time to show you can. And another thing that's so great about this play is you can actually pretty much do whatever adjustments you want. Like, a lot of times what I do is put this guy on a streak, put Walford on a drag, and then put Crabtree on an in. Didn't mean to do that. Put him on an in, and then you have like this whole like flood concept to that side of the field. And here we got the corner route by Cooper, and almost turned it up the sideline. You can really do whatever you want with this play though, or you can just run it stock like this and see if I can get Cooper. Oh, and he caught that. That was a nice catch. Probably a bad read by me, but anyways, that's essentially this play, you guys. Again, adjustments I like to make if you want to use my adjustments is just like that. Drag by Walford, streak by Rivera, and in by Crabtree. Obviously, you can run it to the other side too, There's no need to like box yourself onto one side. That's what's great about DEUCE close, is you got both sides to run it to. And so that is a few plays, you guys. Again, between halfback wham, the counter, and the stretch play, your run game is going to be great, especially if you have tight ends there and a good O-line. You're definitely going to be pounding the ball. Halfback wham is something that I just spam the hell out of all the time. And then, of course, you have all these other pass plays you can throw in there when you need them. More of a run first for me, but obviously you can pass the ball out of this formation too. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you guys again for 200 likes on that video. Really cool to see all the support from that. Leave down in the comments anything else you guys want to see. I'm always taking suggestions, and I will see you guys in the next video.